Hello, my English friend. I'm really happy you're here today. Maybe you're walking outside or sitting somewhere quiet, just listening for a few minutes. Wherever you are, thank you for being here with me. Last time you learned how to stop translating in your head. You learned to listen, not for words, but for rhythm, feeling, and sound. And something changed, right? Your thoughts felt lighter. English started to feel closer, like a friend, not a subject. Today, we'll go one step deeper, not just stopping translation, but learning to think directly in English. Because fluency doesn't start with speaking. It starts with the mind, with how you see, name, and connect the world inside you. Let me ask you something. What if your thoughts already spoke English before your mouth ever did? What if every sound, every small thing you notice, already had its own English name, waiting for you to hear it? When we were children, we didn't learn words through grammar. We learned through moments. We saw the sun, felt the warmth, heard someone say sun, and our brain remembered, and light, warmth, sound, and word all together. That's how your mind loves to learn, through pictures, rhythm, and emotion. So from this moment, stop asking, how do I translate this? And start asking, how do I see this in English? For example, when you look at a cup, don't say kai kok. Just feel the word cup. That's how your brain begins to switch lanes from your first language to English. Thinking in English is not about knowing more words. It's about building a small world in your mind, where sound and meaning can breathe together. When that happens, English becomes not just a skill, but a place where you belong. Take a deep breath. Listen to the silence between the words. That's where your English begins. Not from memory, but from awareness. And in the next part, you'll understand why your brain still wants to translate and how to gently retrain it. Let's talk about that. Why does your mind keep going back to your first language, even when you don't want it to? It's not because you're bad at English. It's not because you're lazy or slow. It's simply how your brain was trained for years to connect meaning first, words second. Imagine this. Every time you think, your mind looks for meaning, a feeling, a memory, a picture. Then it tries to find the right word to match that meaning. And for most of your life, those words came from your native language. So when you try to think in English, your brain doesn't resist you out of fear. It's just doing what it has always done. It's like a runner carrying a heavy backpack. You still move forward, but everything feels slower, heavier, harder to breathe. That backpack is full of habits. Your grammar rules, your translation loops, your years of learning by memorizing. And your brain thinks that's how to stay safe. It says, let's translate first, just to make sure we understand. But safety and fluency don't live in the same place. The more you translate, the further fluency walks away. Because translation forces your brain to stop, look back, and check twice, instead of just feeling and flowing forward. Have you noticed that? When you translate, the rhythm breaks. You know the word, but it comes late. Your sentence feels interrupted, like music with missing beats. That's not because you can't think fast enough. It's because your brain is still switching lanes from your first language to English, and it hasn't built the new road yet. The good news is your brain can build that road. It just needs new signals, short, clear, repeated experiences in English that teach it, hey, it's safe here too. Every time you think in English, even for 1 second, your brain rewires a little. The more you do it, the lighter that backpack becomes. One day, you'll wake up and realize it's gone. You're just walking freely. No weight, no translation, only flow. So don't fight your old language. It's part of you. Just build a new lane beside it. One thought in English, one image, one breath. That's enough to begin. In the next part, we'll see how to build that lane through pictures, not words. You'll learn to think in images and let English grow naturally inside your mind. The secret of thinking in images. Close your eyes for a second. Let's build that image together. Imagine a boy named Tom. He's walking to the bus stop on a quiet morning. The air feels cool and birds are singing somewhere far away. His shoes make a soft sound on the ground, one step after another, steady and calm. Now pause for a moment. What is Tom thinking? He's not saying in his mind, I am walking to the bus stop. He's simply feeling it. The steps, the sound, the cool air around him. His mind sees the moment as pictures, not as words. That's how real thinking happens. It's not built from grammar or translation. It's made of pictures, sounds, and small details that your brain connects together. When you think in your first language, you see an image, and your brain quickly finds the word that matches it. Thinking in English can be exactly the same. You just need to let the image come first and trust that the word will follow. So let's try it together. Picture a cup of coffee. Don't say the word yet, just see it. See the color, smell the warmth, feel the steam rising from the cup. Now quietly, let the word coffee appear in your mind. No translation, just sound and picture together. That's it. That small moment when you see and name directly is how you start thinking in English. Your brain loves this because when you give it images, not rules, it relaxes. It learns naturally, like a child again. No pressure, no fear of mistakes, just awareness and sound. This is what people really mean when they say, think in English. It's not about speed or forgetting your language. It's about trusting the image, trusting your senses, and letting English rise softly from what you see. Everyday life gives you hundreds of these chances. When you wake up, look at the sun and whisper, morning. When you pour water, feel it move and say, water. When you open the window, breathe in and say, wind. Simple, quiet, natural. You're not memorizing. You're connecting. You're teaching your mind to move straight from image to word without stopping for translation. That's the real secret of fluency. Seeing first, naming second, trusting the process. And soon, you'll notice something new. A small English voice starting to whisper in your mind. It's gentle, curious, alive. It doesn't shout rules. It just talks to you softly, like a friend. That's what we'll explore next. How to train this inner English voice and let it grow stronger every day. Training your inner voice. So that soft English voice has appeared. Gentle, curious, alive. Now we'll train it, not by forcing words, but by letting small questions guide your mind, slowly, kindly, every day. First, remember this rule. You don't have to speak yet. Thinking comes first, words come later. Pressure kills rhythm, but curiosity grows it. So we practice in whispers inside your head, simple, short, repeatable. Start with question 1. What am I doing? Say it in your mind while you move through your day. I'm walking to the kitchen, I'm making coffee, I'm opening the window. Keep it small, keep it true, keep it present. If a sentence feels long, cut it in half, breathe, then finish it. Now question 2. What do I see? Use your eyes to feed your voice. A red cup, warm steam, morning light. 3 words are enough. Add 1 more if it feels natural. Stop if it feels heavy. Let the image pull the word, not the other way around. Question 3. What do I need? This wakes up natural English because needs are clear, concrete, honest. I need water, I need rest, I need time. Simple words, real life, zero translation. If you want a tiny stretch, add a reason. I need water. I'm thirsty. Let's try a 1-minute loop right now wherever you are. Look around, choose one object, name it softly, then add a tiny action. Window open, air moving. Ask the first question, what am I doing? Answer with 2 or 3 words. Pause, breathe, smile. That's inner practice. That's progress you can feel. If your mind reaches back to translate, don't fight it. Notice it, label it, translation, then return to the image. Imagine a lane beside the old road. You're stepping into it again. Slow is fine. Gentle is strong. Repetition is magic. Here's a micro routine you can steal, 15 seconds at a time. Wake up. Name one thing you see, morning light. Move. Name one action you do, water pouring. Rest. Name one feeling you notice, shoulders calm. 3 moments, 3 words, 1 tiny win. Shadow your own life, not a script. When you hear a sound, echo it in simple English. Rain outside, cars passing, phone buzzing. When you touch something, give your voice a texture. Soft pillow, cold glass, warm mug. Sensory words anchor memory. Memory anchors fluency. You can also set a quiet timer, once every hour, just a chime, no pressure. When it rings, answer one question in English, out loud if you're alone, in your mind if you're not. 10 seconds, then back to your day, tiny reps, big returns. If you forget for a while, it's okay. Notice the moment you remember. Celebrate the return. Whisper, I'm back. Progress is not a straight line. It's a gentle spiral, each loop a little wider, each day a little easier. When you feel ready, connect 2 pieces, image, then word, then a light connector. Morning light and feels soft, water pouring and sounds clean, warm mug, helps me wake. Keep it musical, not grammatical. Rhythm first, rules later. And if fear appears, let it sit beside you. Breathe once, shorten the sentence, lower the volume, keep the flow. Your voice learns safety from your kindness, not from your speed, not from perfection. In a moment, we'll turn this inner voice into 3 daily mini practices: morning reflection, midday observation, night gratitude. Before we go there, ask yourself one small question. What is the next kind word I can say to myself in English right now? Now, let's take this inner English voice into your day. You don't need a class, a teacher, or a notebook. Only a few quiet moments to listen, notice, and name what's real around you. Morning reflection, 60 seconds to begin softly. When you wake up before touching your phone, open your eyes slowly and look around. Let your inner voice whisper the first English words that appear. Morning light, soft pillow, quiet room. Say them gently in your mind. No grammar, no translation, just awareness. This trains your brain to start the day in English, with calm instead of pressure, with curiosity instead of fear. That's how fluency begins, not with lessons, but with noticing. Midday observation, 60 seconds to stay awake. When the day feels heavy or noisy, pause for one breath. Look at something simple near you, a cup, a pen, your hands. Describe it quietly in English. Cold glass, warm coffee, tired eyes. Feel the words match what you see, not what you think you should say. This is how you refresh your focus, by returning to what's real, here, now, in English. Each small observation teaches your brain to stay in the moment, to flow instead of translate. Night gratitude, 60 seconds to close in peace. Before you sleep, Take one slow breath and remember your day. Choose 3 small things you noticed or felt. Dinner warm, friends smiling, sky dark. Say them softly, one by one. This is not practice, it's presence. You're reminding your brain that English can hold feelings too. Comfort, joy, quiet. When you do this nightly, your inner English voice grows gentle roots. It becomes part of how you rest, not something you chase. And that's it. 3 moments, 1 in the morning, 1 in the middle, 1 before sleep. Each takes less than a minute, but together, they form your daily rhythm in English. You're not studying anymore. You're living with the language. Every image, every sound, every small word becomes a seed. Each time you water it, your fluency grows a little stronger, a little softer, a little more alive. In the next part, we'll turn these quiet thoughts into sound. You'll learn how to shadow and speak without fear, letting your voice follow your mind naturally, step by gentle step. Shadow and speak without fear. You've built the habit of thinking in English, softly, naturally, through small moments. Now it's time to let those thoughts turn into sound. Not loud, not perfect, just real. That's what shadowing truly means. To let your voice follow your mind. Start small. When you hear English, in a podcast, a movie, a short video, don't just listen silently. Whisper the sounds as they come. Feel how your mouth moves, how the rhythm touches your breath. You don't have to repeat every word. Just trace the music of the sentence. The goal is not memory, but movement. Try this. Listen once, then echo one line. Let it live in your mouth, then pause. Don't rush to match speed. Focus on the shape of the sound. Say it again, slower, softer, clearer. You're not copying. You're connecting. Every sound you shadow brings you closer to your own rhythm in English. And if fear shows up, that voice that says, I sound strange, I'll make mistakes, smile at it. It's normal. Everyone feels that. Fear means you care. Don't fight it. Speak beside it. Let it walk with you, not against you. Your voice grows strongest when you speak gently through fear, not after it disappears. Here's a secret. Fluency isn't about speaking fast. It's about speaking alive. When your words follow your thoughts, when your rhythm follows your breath, when your voice moves like music, that's real fluency. It doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to be honest. So the next time you listen to English, don't sit quietly in your head. Shadow it. Let it flow out softly. Say the words you understand. Hum the ones you don't. Keep the rhythm. That's how the brain connects thought to sound, image to word, emotion to voice. The more you shadow, the less you fear. The less you fear, the more you flow. It's not a fight. It's a dance. You step forward, English steps too, and soon you move together. That's when the language stops being foreign and starts being yours. Keep this practice close, short, quiet, daily. 10 seconds here, a minute there. 1 whisper, 1 breath, 1 sound. That's enough. Every repetition builds confidence. Every soft echo teaches your brain to trust your voice again. And now, as this journey of thinking in English comes full circle, we'll close with a quiet reflection. A reminder that fluency begins not in your mouth, but in your mind, in awareness, in calm. Let's end gently, where it all started. Take a breath. You've come a long way. From stopping translation, to thinking in images, to hearing your own English voice. What used to feel heavy now moves gently. Inside your thoughts, inside your breath. Remember this truth. Fluency doesn't start in your mouth, it starts in your mind. It's not about pushing words. It's about allowing them to rise. Each moment you notice, each image you name, each whisper you repeat, they all build the quiet foundation of your language. Don't rush to measure progress. Fluency grows the same way morning light fills a room, slowly, softly, but surely. Trust that every small practice counts. Trust that your effort is never lost. It only becomes part of your rhythm. So, wherever you are right now, walking, studying, or resting, let English stay close, not as a subject to learn, but as a space to live in. Keep listening, keep noticing, keep whispering your thoughts in English. That's how your voice becomes free. And when fear returns, smile. It's only there to remind you that you care. Speak beside it, just like before, with calm and kindness. You're not fighting your fear anymore. You're walking with it. Thank you for listening, for trusting, for growing. This is where thinking becomes speaking, and speaking becomes flow. And the journey, it's only beginning.